It's very simple because we make the explanation in just one language. But for you, after we talk a little bit instead, okay? Se não és espanholês, és portunhol, não te preocupes, porque vais a entender. Okay, my friends, thank you for coming. It's a pleasure and honor to have you with us tonight. We're going to begin Fado. Fado is the song of Portugal, but much more important than that. Fado is the song of the city of Lisbon, because Fado born and that typical neighborhoods of this city. Alfama, where we are, Moraria, Madragoa, Bairro, the most iconic neighborhoods where Fado born around 250 years ago. The symbol of the Fado is that beautiful instruments we have here, and that two very young people, but they are very young indeed, but they are great musicians, as you're going to see in a few moments. You'll see a little bit now. Well, called guitarra portuguesa, Portuguese guitar. Is the symbol of the Fado. Is an instrument with 12 strings. It's played only with that two fingers, as you're going to see. And the job of the Portuguese guitar in Fado is singing with the voice. That instrument makes the melody and keep all the time a dialogue between the voice and the instrument. The voice sings, the Portuguese guitar gives the answer. That is the job of this instrument in Fado. And also can improvising and melody because it's a free instrument. My instrument for all world, classic or Spanish guitar. Not for us, not for us. For people of the Fado, because if you note that the sonority is different. The strings and the box, they are more wide to give a more wide and metallic sound. And we call this viola Fado. That is the name of this instrument, okay? And in Fado, we are the chefs, the leaders, the rulers of the orchestra, because the singers are ruled by us, never by the Portuguese guitar. Why? We are not a free instrumentalist in Fado. We have a specifically job to do, give the rhythm, the balance, the tempo for the people to sing. So we cannot improvise. So we are stuck to a job and try to do it right. Okay? Now we have two types, two kinds of Fado. We have the tradition or classic Fado, the most oldest one. It's very, very old indeed. It's very, very old. And we have the music Fado that is much more younger. It's from the latest of the 19th century, the beginning of the 20th century. The difference between the two expressions, it's only one. Traditional Fado has no refrain in the poems. It's a unique expression, different of all kind of musical expressions around the world. Because the traditional Fado have no refrain in the poems. Obey to a specific metric for the poets make the lyrics for traditional Fado. So they need make poems with 4, 5, 6, 8, or 10 verses. That is the structure. For the American people, that is the plot. Okay, okay. And inside this, the poet can make 1, 10, 100, 1,000 or more different poems for the same music, or choose different musics to put the same words if they respect the size of the rest. That's why all musics for traditional Fado, they have names, all of them. They are around 400 different ones. And we need to know them all, memorize it. We need to memorize all that music. The question is, the singers, when they sing traditional Fado, they ask us always for the title of the music, never for the title of the poem. Why? Each one of that music, I told you, they have more than 200 and 300 different poems, each one of them. So, can you imagine? Thousands and thousands of the poems. Was completely impossible we memorize all that poem. We are not Einsteins, not even him. So we try to memorize the music. Singer comes, play me that or that. They say the name of the music. We play it, but many times, most of the time, we don't know the poem they're going to sing. There are so many different ones, and that's for the music. Okay? That is the traditional Fado, and this is the simple explanation. Because traditional Fado is a little bit more complex. But I'm not going to do it for two reasons. First, take long, very long, and nobody wants to take the breakfast here, I see. Second one is much more important. Tomorrow morning you remember nothing, okay? So maybe you keep this in your memory. Okay? The music fado is lack of songs and words, because the structure is the same. The poet make the lyrics, the composer made the music specifically for the words, and never changes. It's always the same music, together with same poet. So, if I ask to play New York, New York, or My Way, as you are playing, or La Vie en Rose, for example, you love to play this, okay? Or other songs, okay, it's the same. The only difference is the music fado is played with that instruments, okay? The rest is the same. The singer comes, he asks for the title of the poem, like every song around the world. I hope you understood. I wish you a wonderful evening with us. Thank you. I have two requests for you. First request. The fado, special the traditional fado, is a song of emotion. It's compared to the blues, to the tango, to the flamenco. They are songs coming from the heart. And normally the fado is listening in silence. Please respect that. We appreciate it. The second one, you can take zillions if you want of pictures, no problem. But please avoid to take videos or audio just for one reason. If going to the internet, we have serious problems with the copyrights. Okay? We already had. Please try to understand. Thank you. Wish you a wonderful night.